Good morning, Furley family. Today we're going to read another Dr. Seuss story called Gertrude McFuzz. So let's begin. There once was a girl bird named Gertrude McFuzz, and she had the smallest plain tail ever was. One droopy droop feather, that's all she had. And oh, that one feather made Gertrude so sad. For there was another young bird that she knew, a fancy young birdie named Lotta Lee Loo, and instead of one feather behind, she had two. Poor Gertrude. Whenever she happened to spy Miss Lola Lee Loo flying by in the sky, she got very jealous. She frowned and she pouted. Then one day she got awfully mad and she shouted, "This just isn't fair. I have one, she has two. I must have a tail, just like Lola Lee Loo." So she flew to her uncle, a doctor named Dake, whose office was high up in a tree by the lake, and she cried, "Uncle Doctor, oh, please do you know of some kind of pill that will make my tail grow?" Said the doctor, "Such talk, how absurd! Your tail is just right for your kind of bird." Then Gertrude had tantrums. She raised a din that finally her uncle the doctor gave in, and he told her just where she could find out such a pill on a pillberry vine on the top of the hill. "Oh, thank you," chirped Gertrude McFuzz, and she flew right straight to the hill where the pillberry grew. Yes, there was the vine, and as soon as she saw it, she plucked off a berry. She started to gnaw at it. It tasted just awful. Almost made her sick, but she wanted that tail, so she swallowed it quick. Then she felt something happen. She felt a small twitch, as if she had been tapped down behind by a switch. And Gertrude looked round and she cheered. It was true. Two feathers, just like Lola Lee Loo. Then she got an idea. "Well, now I know what to do. I'll grow a tail better than Lola Lee Loo. Those pills that grow feathers are working just fine." So she nibbled another right off the vine. She felt a new twitch, and then Gertrude yelled, "Whee! Miss Lala has just two. I have three. When Lola Lee Loo sees this beautiful stuff, she'll fall right down flat on her face, sure enough. I'll show her who's pretty. I certainly will. Why, I'll make my tail even prettier still." She scratched at those berries that grew on that vine. She gobbled down 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And she didn't stop eating young Gertrude McFuzz till she had eaten 3 dozen. That's all that there was. Then the feathers popped out. With a zang, with a zing, they blossomed like flowers that bloom in the spring. All fit for a queen, what a sight to behold. They sparkled like diamonds and gumdrops and gold, like silk, like spaghetti, like satin, like lace. They burst out like rockets all over the place. They waved in the air and they swished in the breeze, and some were as long as the branches of trees. And still they kept growing. They popped and they popped until long about sundown with, they finally stopped. "And now," giggled Gertrude, "the next thing to do is to fly right straight home and show Lola Lee Loo. And when Lola sees these, why, her face will get red, and she'll let out a scream, and she'll fall right down dead." Then she spread out her wings to take off from the ground. But with all those feathers, she weighed 90 pounds. She yanked and she pulled and she let out a squawk, but that bird could not fly, couldn't run, couldn't walk. And all through the night she was stuck on that hill, and Gertrude McFuzz might be stuck up there still if her good Uncle Deke hadn't heard the girl yelp. He rushed to her rescue and brought along help. To lift Gertrude up almost broke all their beaks, and to her to fly home it took almost 2 weeks. And then it took almost another week. more to pull out those feathers. My, Gertrude was sore. And finally, when all the pulling was done, Gertrude, behind her, again had just one. That one little feather she had as a starter. But now that's enough, because now she is smarter. And that's the end of our story for today. Goodbye, Furly family.